Thanks. So in this hands-on, we in the previous hands-on, we opened up an existing report and did very minor operations on that. Now we are going to create a report from scratch, and these are the objects that need to be displayed in the report. Additionally, we also are going to add a filter so as to include data for the year 2012, and this is going to be the condition on the subcategories and revenue, and this is what your final report should look like. Let's quickly walk through the instructions. Just like previously, you're going to log into MicroStrategy, select a project, and from the home page you're going to select new report, and you would be prompted with a screen, and you're going to select blank report. And I'm going to talk about a tip where you can view so this is called as list mode, and this is called as stream mode. I'm going to talk about it when I perform the hands-on. So the purpose of this is more for easy navigation. So then we are going to select the attributes. So we are going to select customers, we're going to add it to the row. Then we are going to select products and add it again to the rows. Then we are going to select time, and we are going to drag it to the report filters, and we are going to set the year to be 2012. Then once we are done with the attributes, we're done with the filters. Now let's add some kind of metrics to this report. So for the sake of this exercise, we are going to search for a metric called as profit. We are going to use the search option over here, and we are going to bring it to the report. Similarly, we are going to search for revenue, and we are going to add it to the report. Over here, we'll use instead of typing the whole word revenue, we are going to type REV and asterisk, which is the wildcard, just to show you how wildcards work. Then we are going to place revenue right next to profit. And we are also going to drag revenue to the report filter pane right below years, and we are going to give it a condition. This is going to be the condition: give me those revenues greater than 100,000. And we are going to ensure that these are the report filters. We are then going to run the report. We are going to save the report and click on run newly saved report. And lastly, we are going to end this exercise by dragging customer region above profit and profit margin. So as this should be revenue above profit and revenue, so as to display it as columns and not rows. So let's move on to the hands-on. So I'm going to open my browser. For those who are referring to the Word document, I'm looking at page 6. Actually, page 6 is just the overview. I'm going to begin from page 7. So log into MicroStrategy, select your tutorial. So I'm going to select MicroStrategy tutorial, select, ignore this for now. If you see the screen, just click on Windows Authentication. Then select. Now we are going to create a new report, so you can select new report from here. It's right over here under create, or you can do create new report, either of them. So I'm going to click on this icon saying new report. Now you have a bunch of options. Select the first option, that is the blank report, and this is the one that contains the template. So this is what the template or your report structure is. Now the tip that I was talking about is there is a little icon over here which is tree. So if you enable this, it gives you a little it gives you an option for these little drop down arrows, and it becomes easy to navigate. Assume this is what it looks like by default, and let's say you have to select attributes, you have to explicitly click into every folder and get into them. But by enabling this over here, it helps you, it gives you a tree kind of structure, so it's easy to use. Now I'm going to bring in customer region. So I'm going, you should expand attributes over here, and this has a bunch of folders. Customer region is under the folder customers, and you're going to take customer region and place it here till you see the yellow line to the left. Let me show it again. Over here you should be able to see a yellow line, so just drag it and place it and drop. So drag your mouse and drop it. So you see customer region is placed over here. Now, similarly, I'm going to go to products. So I'm going to collapse this, expand products. I need subcategory and I want to place it to the right of customer region. So you should drag your mouse in such a way that you see a yellow line after the customer region ends. So let me show you. So it should not be horizontal because it means it's going to be placed below customer region. Just drag your mouse that you go to the right of customer region. You see a yellow vertical bar, so just drop it there. Let me know if anybody has difficulties in doing this. Then I have my customer region, my subcategory. Now I want to add a time filter, so expand time and year and drag it and drop it into this report filter pane over here in such a way that you see a yellow rectangle. So wait till you see a yellow rectangle. Do you see this yellow border? Once you see it, just drop it over there. Now select or click on select. It gives you the options that are available for years. Now select 2012 and click on this arrow and click on apply. Okay, so you see how it says report filter year is in list 2012. Now, let's select metrics for this report. Metrics, as you know, are all the calculations that are included in the report. Now, in this all objects pane, we are going to select, so this, if you want to remove the year, Josiane, you can just click on this cross over here and you see the tooltip remove condition. So now let's say you want to add metrics. Now the folder that's selected is customers because previously you dragged customers over here. So let's go back to metrics, select metrics, and over here you have a bunch of folders, but you don't know where profit is lying. So just use the search box over here and type PROFIT, and I click on this magnifying glass over here and it brings you everything that has the word profit in it. So it's unit profit, there's profit target, then there is percentage change to profit. You know that you want to pull profit. So what you're going to do is you're going to select profit and you can drag it and drop it here, or if you double click on it, it gets placed in the columns. Now, similarly, I want to drag revenue. Now, let's make use of the search bar over here. Instead of typing revenue, I'm going to type REV and put asterisk and click on search. Now, what it does is everything that begins with REV and afterwards, so anything that begins with REV is shown in your oh, sorry, Anna. Do you want me to repeat anything? How do I get profit up there? Okay, let me go back. So, Trisha, this is where you are. You have your year, you have your customer region and subcategory. What you do is you go to select metrics over here. So you're already in metrics. Let me collapse everything for you. Okay, so you have your metrics over here, right? Now, what I'm saying is when you expand the metrics folder, if you know where the metrics lies in which folder, then it's fine. But to save time, since you know that you want to pull profit, in the search bar, just type profit, just type the word profit and click on this. Now, there are two ways of bringing profit. Either you drag it or you place it here, or even if you double click it, it just gets placed in that specific position. Now I'm done with profit. I want to, okay, thank you. Now let's say I want to bring revenue.